Alright, welcome back, folks. Got some more eBay tips, eBay ideas for you. Today I'm going to be talking about pricing your items out on eBay. So say you got your items now, you went up to Goodwill, you found some garage sales, whatever the case may be. In some of my later videos I'm going to do in the future, I'm going to do a little bit more covering where to obtain items from, where to get them from. I have a lot of experience of obtaining items and finding out where to get them cheap. And, good stuff to make a profit off of. But for right now, if you just got some items laying around, you're not really in this to make a business of it. You just want to sell some crap out of your garage on eBay. This guide should help you out. This guide was inspired to, and I got to give a shout out to, my sister. We actually went out to celebrate her birthday tonight. And say happy birthday to her, and thank you for giving me a little bit of work this weekend. I really needed it. But so we're sitting around the table eating dinner, and she mentioned to me that she put a couple of items on eBay, and I was like, well, good deal. That's good stuff. I'm glad to hear somebody else is making a little money with eBay. And she was like, well, I put them on there one time. I was like, how many times have you listed it? How many days have you had it on there? I'm asking all kinds of questions, just, kind of get a feel of her area of the market. And she's like, well, this is the second time I've listed it. I was like, well, that's not too, odd. That's not too strange. A lot of times you'll find you have to list items a couple of times until you find the right buyer. She mentioned to me, she was like, well, the first time I listed it, I had it at the wrong price. And I was like, well, that stinks, because that's a pretty common mistake. And what's happening there is you're losing money. You're actually losing money by it not selling, because you have your eBay listing fees, photo fees. If you put bold, your little additions you put on it cost you money. So that's all costing you money. That's no good. You want to make sure of your price the first time you put it up, so you have the best chance of it selling. So I'm going to give you a couple of ideas, a couple of ways you're going to be able to find these prices and mark them appropriately. On the other spectrum, you don't want to lose money by marking something and selling it for way too cheap. I mean, unless you're just in it for a quick buck, you need some money to pay off your landlord, they're outside your door with a shotgun telling you they're about to kick you out and you need, $20 to pay them off. Hey, you might want to do that. But on the normal, term of things, you're going to want to sell things and get as much as you can for them. Here's how you're going to do that. So you got your item, say it's this DVD player here, whatever the case may be. One thing you can do to get an idea of, a pretty obvious way you can get an idea of what the item costs, go to the manufacturer's website. If it's an item that you think, probably sells at Walmart, something like that, go to the Walmart website and see what it sells for on there. You don't want to post an item on eBay typically. I mean, there's exceptions to all the rules, but typically you don't want to post an item on eBay for more than somebody can go buy it for on Walmart.com. Or whatever, the manufacturer's website, if you're able to buy directly from them. It's not going to sell, ever. I mean, unless some jack-off, randomly clicks your item and buys it, which, you don't want to, run your business on hope and a prayer. You want to run it on skill, knowledge, and intelligence. You're going to gather this intelligence, go into those websites. However, you're not going to put it for that price. That's the MSRP. That is what it goes for on the normal open market. Your price is going to be significantly lower. To find the price that you're more than likely going to be listing it for, you're going to head on over to eBay.com. And, a lot of people will do this. They'll search the item, they'll find it, they'll find a couple of postings and say, oh, that looks good, I'll post it for that. You don't really know. That buyer or that seller could be screwed up also. They could have a screwed up price. So the big key thing you want to remember with this is go to completed listings. Typically, it's on the left-hand side of your screen. You scroll down a little bit, select completed listings. However you have your eBay home screen set up, it may be different. Typically, it's on the left side. What that's going to do is bring up auctions that have ended already. So you'll have auctions that either sold or didn't sell. The green ones are going to be the ones that you want to pay attention to. Those are the ones that successfully sold. So say you find this DVD player, this theoretical DVD player, sold for 20 bucks. It's in the green. That's the ones you want to be looking for. So it's in the green. That means it's sold. Okay, good to go. So you got it. That would be a good price to list that item for. You know it's sold before, so it'll probably sell again. So you want to look for a trend or a pattern. Not just one sale, but multiple sales in the green. And you want to pay attention to how they listed it, how these sellers did. Did they put it in bold? Did they put a picture? Did they do this, do that? Pay attention to kind of how they sold that particular item, because obviously whatever they did was successful. Kind of mirror them. Don't, copy them verbatim or anything. You don't need to do that. But just, take note of what they did. And also, take note of how many times you see that item going for that price. And that's going to be where you're usually going to be getting your price from. So that's it. I mean, it's pretty simple, but that's a big mistake. A lot of new users and even seasoned professionals, will make when they're selling on eBay. They'll screw the price up, list too high, and it won't ever sell, or they'll list way too low. And somebody will buy it from them, and they'll lose a whole lot of money because they could have sold it for a lot more. So don't make that mistake. Do your research, look these items up, pay attention to what the other sellers are doing, so you can kind of mirror that, and you should be good to go. Your item should sell. You may have to repost it 1 or 2 more times, but after that, I mean, it should sell, and you should make a decent amount of profit. So I hope you enjoyed this tip. If so, please subscribe up top, leave a comment below. See you guys later.